This exhibition is about rape culture, and it's about raising awareness of the effects of rape culture and the different forms that it can take and how it's affected different people. I felt that I needed to create an exhibition because using art to express these things gives people another way to discuss this topic. A lot of my friends and people that I know have really struggled to talk about rape culture because it's so saturated with statistics. I addressed it creatively so that people could find an easier way in. Rape culture covers an endless number of things, ranging from the fact that consent doesn't exist within it, that men cannot be raped, the whole idea of a perfect sex drive being really high, that relationships must have sex to be fulfilling, and it also is the whole blaming victims. Basically, rape culture is the platform in which rape can carry on happening, and it's the platform in which rapists can not have any consequence for their actions. Taking the conversation into schools is really important, and educating people from a very young age on what consent and rape is, and the fact that rape is very different from sex. They're two completely different things. And creating more things like this that not only educate people but give them an excuse to talk about it. The organisation has put on 4 events throughout March. The first one was a feminist yoga night run by Effective Yoga. She combined yogi theory and the emotions that feminists might feel, such as anger, hope, pain and transformation, and made a session that dealt with those and helped people experience them. It was also incredibly body positive, which helps battle rape culture. The second event was a spoken word and poetry night, which had upcoming writers and poets and spoken word artists from all over London performed. And we also had an open mic session where we had performances from international poets. We then had a workshop run by the Own It campaign, and they came down and gave a workshop on self-love and self-care for women in a patriarchal society. So all of those 3 events took place at Houseman's Bookshop in King's Cross. The final event in March of 2017 is this exhibition, which is called Confronting Rape Culture, the Contemporary Art Show, and it's at the Museum of Futures, and we have 15 international artists who have produced a completely wide range of work. The artists have covered topics such as racism, homophobia, gender issues, LGBT rights, and we also have a series of 5 chapbooks which are published by Sampson Low Ltd, and they have another 25 artists in them and are designed by young and upcoming designers from the UK and Berlin, and all of the writers are based in London with a couple of international writers in them as well. Each one of the 5 chapbooks contains completely different content. I'm really grateful to everyone who has taken part in the project and made it possible to happen. Thank you to all of the artists who submitted work and worked with us throughout all of our events, and also a huge thank you to all of our venues and for Sampson Low to publishing everything for us, and the biggest thank you to O2 Think Big for providing our funding and making this all happen.